brace yourself for a battle like never there was before, because Impy, oh my goodness, Impy was so exhausted by the end of this battle. This is a double battle that's going to be between me and Tajay. He goes by the name YouthZae on Twitch, YouTube, etc., etc. Calls himself the quote-unquote Poke Reaper. As he, I'll leave a little, a little message as his calling card whenever he enters a chat or something, and he decides to challenge the streamer. But you know what? Impy has fought him before. He's fought him in the past, and guess what? He's still not intimidated by him. Why? Because he's never intimidated. Unless you bring a Salamence with intimidated. Then he'll be intimidated. Trust me, he will be intimidated because of that intimidate. But in any case, let's get on with this battle, because this was a very hard battle for Impy. Because despite what I say that I never took him seriously, this is the one time where I decided, you know what? You want me to take you seriously? So be it. So I bring out Daddy Rayquaza. It's the Friday Night Throwdown, so I get to bring out my legendaries. Otherwise, I normally would never bring them out. Now, let's start this battle off. He's going to be bringing up with the Primal Kyogre and the Pidgeot. And I'm just going to be doing my own shenaniganry with my Mega Rayquaza. So Primal Kyogre has finished, doing its thing. Primordial Sea is active. Now the battle begins in earnest. And of course, Impy, being Impy, makes a fervent wish to Mega Rayquaza. This is my story Rayquaza. He's been with me since Generation 6. And I ain't changing my ways. Rayquaza now sets up the Delta Stream for me. But this is not the plan. I'm not just going to go barreling into his Pokemon. He goes for the Protect. I went for the Dragon Ascent, hoping that maybe I could get an early KO off. But I wasn't able to get the KO off. Tailwind comes out now for my opponent via the Pidgeot. And I've seen this strategy before. So I don't care what it does, because I'm going for my skill swap. That's right. Spin Dust skill swap into Mega Rayquaza. Contrary Mega Rayquaza now completed. So I decided to protect here. There's no reason for me to, sacrifice my Mega Rayquaza to an Ice Beam. He goes for a Hurricane that's gonna, not connect on a Rayquaza. He goes for the Icy Wind. I'm like, what? You have a Tailwind set up. Why would you go for an Icy Wind? There's no reason to do that if you have a Tailwind set up. But it doesn't matter to me. In fact, this helps me out because I know he's not running Ice Beam. So I go for my own Icy Wind here. That's going to slow him down, one stage. It's not going to prevent him from moving slower than me, but it's going to at least make the playing field somewhat even for me. Protect comes out from Coda. I'm just stalling him out. I just want to stall out, his Tailwind. So Icy Wind comes out, Coda protects, but thanks to the mysterious air current, Rayquaza's gonna avoid most of the damage from this Icy Wind, but I am gonna get the boost. I'm gonna get the speed boost off, and now Dragon Ascent comes out from Big Daddy Rayquaza. This is what we've all been waiting for. Contrary Mega Rayquaza! The boosts will increase me defenses. So that's the Pidgeot down. Impy is in the fight now. Now he stares down McDouble this Stack Attacker. I'm like, okay. Stack Attacker coming out now. I got one more turn to protect against this, this onslaught. And Water Spout now comes out. Water Spout comes out. I'm like, oh, crud, that's not what I want to fight against. So I have no choice here. I sacrifice Coda. I was trying to go for, Speed Swap to swap the Beast Boost off of the, off the Stack Attacker. Stack Attacker goes and sets up Reflect Barrier. That's going to slow my offensive down, but it's not going to stop it. Mega Rayquaza is not something you can easily just shut down, as Coralina now comes out onto the field. With Coralina out, he's going to swap out his Kyogre so we can bring back the Primordial Sea later, and Celesteela now brought out for him. McDouble going for the Protect here. But like I said, it does not matter to me what you do because my onslaught resumes. Another Dragon Ascent comes out for Impy, slams into the Celesteela, and it's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's certainly going to increase my defenses. Also, Scald comes out and, hits the stack attacker for the protect. I tell you, another Dragon Ascent! I refuse to just to let up on my onslaught. So another Dragon Ascent comes out, smacks into the Celesteela. Like I said, it's not doing a lot of damage, but it's increasing my defenses with each use. So I'm at like +3/+3 now with my defenses, with +1 speed thanks to the Icy Wind. Scald comes out, connects on the stack attacker. It's not going to finish him off, but it's certainly going to do a ton of damage. Now out comes the Giga Drain, going to be hurting my Coralina, going to restoring some of that Celesteela's health back. But a Gyro Ball now comes out, connects onto Coralina, but because of her water typing, she resists a ton of that damage. And reveals, her leftovers. Because, you gotta give your Pokemon some leftovers. And my opponent reveals his leftovers. So, all in all, nothing has changed in this fight. So I go for another Dragon Ascent, predicting that maybe he'd go for another Protect onto his stack attacker. So I double down into the Celesteela, going for another Dragon Ascent. That's the 4th Dragon Ascent I've connected. So now I'm at +4/+4. Scald comes out, connects onto Celesteela, because like I said, I was predicting that maybe he'd Protect with stack attacker. Air Slash comes out, connecting onto Mega Rayquaza, but because of those defenses, he's not even phased by the attack. Rock Slide comes out, deals so much damage to Coralina, but again, the defenses on Rayquaza, he does not care. He can take the hit now. And yeah, everyone's, taking some leftovers turns. So I'm like, okay, this is not exactly what I want to fight. This is not how I want it to go. So I go for the Protect here in case he goes for another Rock Slide. And he's going to go Protecting this turn. I should have predicted that he'd go for a Protect this turn, but I decided to play it safe. So I bring out Recover. Gonna have Coralina just bide her time, sit there, and recover as much health as she can as Giga Drain comes out now. Yeah, the Celesteela isn't going for standard, Leech Seed Protect shenanigans. So it's not the same Celesteela that I'm used to fighting. So this lets me have some leeway against it. It's a really defensive Celesteela. It takes a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. The Reflect Barrier is gone, so now he feels the full sting of my Dragon Ascent, and I continue my assault once again. Dragon Ascent into Celesteela, because I know it's not going to defend against me. So another set of boosts goes up. I'm now at like +5 with my defenses. Scald comes out and finishes off the stack attacker once and for all. No more defensive boosts, no more Rock Slides, nothing else. Now Giga Drain comes out again for the Celesteela, going to be stealing more of Coralina's health, but the leftovers are gone for my opponent. And if he's only had to sacrifice, a little bit of health on Coralina, he's only had to sacrifice the Coralina's health. So out comes Kyogre now, going to be trying to deal some damage to me, but like I said, it doesn't matter what he does to me. I can take the hits he throws. Kyogre going for the Protect here. And I'm like, okay, what are you going to throw at me? I go for another Dragon Ascent. Not able to connect it onto the Kyogre. Recover now comes out again for Coralina. I'm trying to give her as much health as possible in case he unleashes that Water Spout. Giga Drain comes out also for the Celesteela. Going to be restoring some more of its health, thanks to Coralina, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because I can take these hits. If Celesteela's not a dangerous threat on its own, it's just a nuisance to my team. I'm like, okay, let's go for the Protector, just in case he does have Ice Beam. I've seen 3 of his attacks. Icy Wind, Protect, and Water Spout. Water Spout comes out, gonna do so much damage to Coralina, but it doesn't matter because I got the Scald, so I thank him for the water damage boost. Air Slash comes out, does not shut down my Rayquaza because of the defensive boost and because, he's protected. But Coralina still on the field. So I'm like, alright, let's finish the job here. I'm going for another Dragon Ascent. Let's see what damage I can do. And I deal so much damage to the Kyogre. Not enough to get the KO though. Not enough to get the KO. Icy Wind comes out here, and that's gonna deal so little damage to me with all these boosts. Barely able to bring Rayquaza down to 18 HP, but more importantly, it improves my boost. It improves all of my offensive capabilities, with Coralina getting a +2 and Rayquaza getting a +1 in his speed. Now I return fire with a Scald, and that finishes off the Celesteela. My goodness, this damage output is just so much. It's so much damage coming out from Mega Rayquaza. But now Tapu Fini on the field. Impy is running out of options in this battle, at least when it comes to these two. Both of his two Pokemon are extremely tired. I go for the extreme speed. I decide, you know what, I can deal with the Kyogre later. Rayquaza avoids the Origin Pulse. That's going to deal a ton of damage to Coralina. I tried to, recover some health here from my Coralina, but not able to do so. Dazzling Gleam comes out, gonna finish off Rayquaza at long last. He may have had +5/+5, but with only 18 HP, he could not withstand that Dazzling Gleam. Now Meloetta on the field, and Rachel gonna be coming out as well for Team Impy. Like I said, this is my Friday Night Throwdown. I bring out all my legendaries. Kyogre going for the protect. He's trying to stall me out. Fake Out comes out, gonna actually really mess me up here. I really needed to shut down that Kyogre because out comes the Waterinium Zemu. I'm not sure if I'm faster than the Kyogre with my Meloetta, but I have to do what I can here. I've lost my two biggest heavy hitters in this team, and now he still has his Garchomp in the background. He still has the Tapu Fini. And of course, even though that Kyogre is still on the field, it's only at 1 HP, but it's still a threat as long as it keeps the rain out. And I have no way to shut down this rain anymore. So now I bring out my last Pokemon, 410, my Skarmory. This is my Impish Skarmory. Keep an eye on my Skarmory. There's a reason why I keep him on the field. Or, not keep him on the field. There's a reason why I keep him with his crazy shenanigans. Origin Pulse comes out, gonna be dealing tons of damage to my team. Meloetta, though, carries an Assault Vest, so she's able to survive it. 410 has, sturdy, so he's able to survive the attack. I go for the Relic Song to finish off the Kyogre and deal some damage to the Garchomp, but it's not a whole lot of damage. Rain finally gone, and I've done all I can. Meloetta now on the field, gonna be going for that Pirouette form. Automatize comes out. First my 410. And now it's down to 2-2. There's only two Pokemon between both of us now. We have to use everything we have here. I go for the Psychic Attack, hoping to, maybe deal some chip damage, maybe reduce his special attack. Steel Wing comes out, not gonna get the KO off. Outrage comes out from the Garchomp. That's gonna deal a ton of damage, but with the Misty Feel, it's going to reduce the attack. As Garchomp gets a Swagger boost from the Tapu Fini, but because of the terrain, it's going to be protected against the Confusion attack. Relic Song comes out here. This is my Meloetta's final move. No matter what happens, I bring out the Relic Song. Going to try to shut down both these two, but while I take out the Tapu Fini, I'm not able to shut down the Garchomp because of the Misty Terrain. 410 going for his trademark ruse strategy. He's trying to restore that health. He's hoping that the Outrage targets him, but unfortunately Meloetta does not get to avoid the attack. I was praying that he'd target 410 with that Outrage, but I could not get to keep Meloetta. So now it's 410 versus a Garchomp. I'm hoping that maybe he has one more turn of Outrage. So I go for my roost here, fully restored. Out comes the Fire Fang. And this is what 410 has been waiting on, because even though it's a critical hit, it's the weakness policy 410. This is his entire game plan. Wait, stall, and hold out until he gets hit with that super effective attack. Now Roost comes out again, gonna be given 410. My opponent goes for another outrage. Just because you have a +2 outrage doesn't mean that it's gonna be effective. And 410 shows that off. His power is to hold off his defensiveness. He's pure defensive. The only reason he can do damage is because of the weakness policy and his sturdy ability. So another outrage comes out, connects onto 410, but he's tanking it like a boss. I just have to wait for the confusion now. Confusion is now active on Garchomp. All I gotta do is wait for him to hit himself, restore my health again, and just basically outlast him. Wait until he hits himself, and I can fight back with Steel Wing. He gets hit himself in confusion. I'm like, I'm not sure if that's enough. I need maybe one more turn of confusion. You know, hit himself in confusion before I can safely attack. But he snaps out of confusion, and now he's not going for any more outrages. He's sticking with the Fire Fang. So this is where Impy's options are going to become really limited. I have no choice. I go for one final Steel Wing. It's all or nothing, and I get the KO off. It was just enough damage to shut down the Garchomp. And Impy wins the battle. Oh my goodness, tacticians. That battle drained me so much. You have no idea how much that battle drained me. I was throwing everything in the kitchen sink in that fight. But I hope you guys enjoyed the battle, and guess what? I'll see you tacticians in future videos because, you know, I still got more battles to go off. So I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!
I'm taking in what I can get, but I can't find the answers yet. Head in the water, slow my mind. I hold my breath until I'm found.